Greetings. Welcome to Little Discovery Corner. It was a bit of a heavy reading yesterday. So it's Thursday and I'll go with my therapist's emotional support cards today. Seeing like a ring on a finger. Maybe that's like a promise you could make to yourself. The old concept of promise rings. Promise to be true to yourself. Promise to be loyal to yourself. And I mean, your inner self, your inner child, your heart of hearts, your intuition. Promise to, commit to your higher self. Yeah. And the finger is kind of pointing forward. So keep moving forward. Oh, here we go. Anxiety lies. There is no doom incoming, and you're managing everything just fine. All right, so if you're getting up on your head about things that have happened, maybe mistakes you've made, or feeling under judgment, or things just happening in your life, maybe all sorts of stuff's going wrong in your life right now. Oh, right, fits right in. You will survive this. Okay, maybe there's a lot of things going wrong right now. There you go. And you're getting up in your head, you're worried. And that's natural. Things are going wrong, especially if it involves like money, not being able to pay for your bills even. Just acknowledge that you're afraid of your future, afraid for your future. And take a moment to let yourself freak out. And then work on letting it go and focusing on your next steps, which could include just some self-care. And as I will say, learn to go with the flow. Just trust that the universe is going to lead you to someplace good. If you, as I say with the ring imagery showing up in my mind, if you commit to like learning from your past, learning from past mistakes, learning what makes you make certain mistakes, and continually strive to do better and be better, and including to yourself. All right, this fits in too. Everything is scary and you feel vulnerable, but that doesn't mean anything is going to go wrong. Anxious feelings aren't usually indicative of reality. Okay, so you could be all up in your head about maybe what someone else is thinking, and say you're afraid of reaching out because you're afraid of, maybe they're going to light you up with a tongue lashing, and you'll feel maybe you feel like less of a person if you don't get like positive reinforcement for whatever you've done, or comforting from someone else. But part of the spiritual journey is learning to complete yourself, learning that you're already complete. You don't need any validation from outside yourself. You don't need anyone's approval except your own. You are a whole person. You are complete. Okay, these lights drive me crazy. I had to come up with something else. Yeah, just do your best. It will be enough. I've got a lot of kitties today. Well, a couple of kitties. And this dog has cat-like ears, but every time you thought life would defeat you, you were wrong. Oh, this fits in too. Little red panda. Feeling worried doesn't mean anything bad is going to happen. You're going to get through this fine. You always find a way. You can always find a way. You might be freaking out right now. I certainly know what that's like. Progress is progress, no matter how small. That's at the bottom of the other side of the deck. And you may need some like there's some mental health apps with like guided meditations to help calm you down. Maybe you just need to like, shake it out to help release some of that energy that's like kind of boiling up inside you. Go do something to distract yourself. Maybe if get out into nature, even just standing out under the sunshine, or if it's nighttime, go stare at the moon and the stars for a few minutes and just like stand there and kind of let your thoughts just blank out. And that can help too. All right, I will add in my inner effing peace deck. Make this a little bit longer today, trying longer formats this month. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. And you will champion your truth like a mofo and rest on the 7th day. All right, you could be finding out things that have, triggering you or kind of shattering you, kind of shaking up your whole like worldview. What you thought was safe and comfortable was an illusion, and you may be like, or all up in your head about what you did wrong or what's going to happen in the future. Are you going to be okay, whether physically or emotionally? You can let it either, get out the energy, whether it's fear, anger, or sadness. Let yourself rest too. Inner peace is my bee. Acceptance better watch out. I'm coming for it next. Okay, then accept your situation. Let yourself go through the grief process. They say the grief process involves, anger, sadness, denial, bargaining, and finally acceptance. And it can take a good while to get to acceptance. And not everyone goes through all those stages, and there's a list of them. I'm not sure what the actual order is, but not everyone goes through them in that order. People bounce around, swing back and forth. But always focus on working toward acceptance, because only by accepting do you release the pain. Accepting what happened to you, or accepting mistakes you've made towards others, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, which is all about putting down emotional baggage, letting go of the pain so you can move forward in life and do something and find a new direction, find a healthier place to go. Meditate. Oh yeah. It's better than sitting around doing nothing. Okay. Yeah, meditation is always very, very helpful. I can't recommend it enough. Even if you're just like taking a walk and all you're doing is trying to focus on clearing your thoughts. Or you can, try guided meditation videos, or like sound, like, audio. Hakuna Matata. A toast to no worries. All right. If you're all up in your head with anxiety, think about how to work to release it. Release that energy. Acknowledge that you're like freaking out. Think of some way to release that energy. Go for a run, or punch out a punching bag, that sort of thing. Get it, and then start working to clear your energy. Get out for a nice walk in nature if you can. Meditate, and so you can move on. All right, I think maybe one more thing. 100 mindfulness prompts for self-care and stress relief. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Albert Einstein. Are you moving or are you stationary? How can you move an inch forward tomorrow? Life, you've got to cross it yourself. No one can cross it for you. Do what needs to be done. Own the outcome. Okay, if there's things you need to let go of, situations, even people, connections to people, that could be how you inch forward. Think about what you need to let go in life, or what you need, including mentalities or, habits, patterns you keep finding yourself doing over, mistakes you keep making over and over again. Try to notice that and become aware so you can work on getting out of those habits. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Okay, that fits right in. What habits would you be better off without? What new habits would be better in your life? The tools for learning are abundant. It's the desire to learn that's scarce. Buy a new book, find a qualified mentor, listen to an informative podcast. Just simply pick an unfamiliar tool to adopt. Okay, if you examine your habits, maybe you could start with small things like getting out for a walk more often, alone, and just focusing on clearing your mind. Examine your eating habits or your pastimes, anything you indulge in maybe perhaps too much to escape, say, your feelings and those worries of life. If you've been indulging, say, too much alcohol, or too much partying, or too many, say, concerts, or too many, if you're addicted to something, and ask yourself, are you distracting yourself from something that you're avoiding? Maybe something within yourself, like things you're afraid of, or mistakes you've made, or mistakes people made with you in your past that caused you a lot of pain and is causing you to avoid certain things. Could be going back to your childhood, the people who you were raised by, the leaders in your life, and the habits and patterns they were in. Maybe you kind of adopted them unconsciously, and that's something you need to work to become aware of. Okay, I think that'll be enough for today. I hope that this has helped somebody today. I will see you next time.